It's the whistle.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Tries to pass it through. Doué. Ronaldinho going forward. Yaya Touré. Doué. He's dealt with that really well.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Might be danger here.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's been shifted off it. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Plays a shot.
And Shevchenko!
It's bounced back off the post. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Costacurta.
ps5 Bandung definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Mbappe! Shot, surely! France with the corner, they're first. And that has been knocked clear. ps5 Bandung are looking to go forward now. And this is Shevchenko. Zola. Ronaldinho. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Yaya Touré. And it's Bale. And here's Shevchenko. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Doué. Azar. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. Pressing high and with purpose. Yaya Touré. Bale. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the pass is intercepted. Now he's got space here. 15 minutes till half-time. Rafael Varane.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mbappe running with intent. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Yaya Touré. And it's Neymar. Driving on and making good progress. And that's been won straight back. Oh, easy pickings there. Costacurta. It's gone out for a throw-in. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And he plays one through. Vieira cuts it out. That's destined for the flank. Dink through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
ps5 Bandung clearly didn't help themselves, but
Neymar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yaya Toure, there he goes, motoring forward. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Doué in towards the back stick. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Oh, that's clever. Yamal, he has found a way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
France needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Neymar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep. And Shevchenko! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. ps5 Bandung appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tries to play it through. Cross from Zola. He's rising! Oh, good finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Skims one in, and he's heaved it away. Bale goes short, and here's Bale. He's had a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Substitution on the field, number 24.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That is good alertness. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Not the most accurate pass. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Shevchenko. And now the breakaway. Shevchenko. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! A finish right from the top draw. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. ps5 Bandung have their lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Henderson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yaya Toure. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked... Oh, shooting chance! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! A finish of true class! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent, the way he...
Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So now the difference is 3. He's gone for goal! No, he's missed it. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar! Great football, shot and save. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's having a go! Hazard deals with that comfortably. Now it's Pele. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly defeated. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Alexandro. Especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in a tasty cross from the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it for 90 minutes, by which time the opposition start to flag, and he's still going strong.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Pele. Gabriel with the foul. Looking here to chip it through. Weverton claims comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Spread out to the left. It's a threatening ball. Knocks it into space. And that was very necessary. And he's managed to get free. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha! Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Paqueta. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, important interception. Vieira. Zola.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's clever. And this is Ronaldinho. Lucas Paqueta. Argentina yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Alexandro. Now it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. Ibanez. Now Ederson. Rafinha. He can run onto that. Shot could be... Oh, shooting chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Yaya Toure. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. Goes looking wide. Yaya Toure. And this is Pele. Rafael Varane. Baresi. Yaya Toure. Zola. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Salah. Plays it in low. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Great defending, strong and determined. Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? And this is Pele! Alexandro with the clearance. Out of play for a throw. Zola delivers. Keeper has taken decisive... Ronaldinho! No, not quite.
Ronaldinho really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Alexandro tries to pass it through. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Neymar. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Evan Nielsen. And here's Paqueta. Oh, it's come loose. Plays the ball back. Spread it left. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. Great vision. That's the throw. Thuram. Incoming delivery. Towering header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roberto Carlos. Played back. Takes a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Ibanez. Nicely weighted ball. Rafinha wants to run onto this. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
It's a promising position, in by Paquetá. And that has been knocked clear. And it's lofted through here. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Argentina really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Los jugadores están entrando al campo de juego.
And we get things going again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Zola picks it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This terrific effort! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Now it's Lucas Paqueta, now it's Rafinha. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Marquinhos, Bruno Guimaraes, Rafinha. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ibanez. Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Well timed, excellent interception. Zola.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's been caught napping. Quality ball. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Alexandro. And Gabriel. Alexandro. And Gabriel. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Evan Nielsen. Now it's Rafinha. Mohamed Salah. Zola. And the through ball. And this is Yaya Toure. Goal! So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
And that was nowhere near his best. And it's Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! Oh, some inspired defending there.
Cambio.
Brazil making further changes here, and in quick succession. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. Not the most convincing of passes. Baresi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, this looks sharp.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And this is Ronaldinho. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Savinho. Can he get it through? He's found space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Played it again. Vieira clears it away. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries one from range. There was plenty of power on that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, great leap! So near, and yet so far. And that's the end of the game. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Yaya Toure. And it's Vieira. Zola. Spread to the right. And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? Vieira, and that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Zola. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Pelé. Both sides exercising caution for now. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Good ball, good take. Oh, that was vital. Baresi. Rafael Varane. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a... Can he finish? And now they can clear their lines. That's a throw. That's a throw.
Iraq really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played out towards the right wing. Space for him to turn and look. It requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's played in. Header comes in! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. Pele looking for options for movement. And the shot! Goal! Argentina! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 34 minutes is number 23, Gianfranco Zola.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Lovely feet. He's having a shot!
Argentina really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Plays it across. Oh, greatly! Oh, he's hit the bar! Iraq have reclaimed it. Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Driving forward.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I'd like to draw your attention.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Argentina really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Argentina have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And we get things going again.
Argentina can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Great vision. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a promising position. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, good spread. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Zola does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Vieira. Argentina are still that goal to the good. Can he get away here? Yaya Toure. And it's Varane. Baresi is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
The attendance for this match was 80,000.
Now it's Pelé. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Little pass back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And he was quick to react. Yaya Toure. Mohamed Salah. Yaya Toure. Now it's Pelé.
Pelé really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Number 18, coming on the field is number 10.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And no, that was never going to make it. Now the ball in. And that has been knocked clear. Very nicely done. Played in. Iraq have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Number 8, number 17, coming on the field, number 11, number 21.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Iraq really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ronaldinho. Zola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they've got a throw. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Really fierce, close defending. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Yaya Toure. Lovely pass. And Yaya Toure! This time, surely! Defending of the desperate variety. Thuram, the man that is tenacity personified.
Argentina really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Argentina close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played right into his path. Ah, such a clever touch. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pelé charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that's a key interception. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Zola voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that Can he finish? Goal! France! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Cantona. Vieira. Oh, it's Dembele. Cantona. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! 2-0 and in next to no time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
France are sitting pretty. 2-0 and the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Gyökeres. Now it's Isak. Plays it through. Goodmanson providing an outlet on that flank. Vieira. France have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. A probing pass. And it's been hooked away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nicely shaped ball. Lofted in. Gets his head on it! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
France find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Nicely aimed pass. France are looking to break at pace. Now it's Cantona. He's having a pop! There will be a throw-in. And it's Vieira. Played out to the left flank, looking for the... Goes for the header! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
And now he has two. France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession.
Real chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And here's Dembele. And it's been played through. Oh, goes for a shot! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Takes a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Après 25 minutes de jeu, le numéro 18.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Clipped into space. Dembele! And that's past the post.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Gyökeres clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He slings it in. Goodmanson. Goes looking wide. He's found a way through. Look at the space here. Fofana. Cantona has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps...
And the finish! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Goodmanson. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Fofana, played out towards the right wing. And he's in. There's the shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Après 41 minutes de jeu, part le numéro 9.
Gyökeres. Fofana. That is a great pick out. Picked out, and a chance! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Après 44 minutes de jeu, part le numéro 18.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Driving forward. Cantona! Brought out the best in the keeper.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Chance for a shot! Off the post! And the referee says that is that for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
France really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
France are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable.
Here.
Que tout le monde accueille chaleureusement nos joueurs sur le terrain.
That gets us going once more. Great vision. Great ball, and the shot! Lindelof can get it clear. Sweden have the chance to go the other way. Goodmanson. Fofana. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Goodmanson. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Isak. Spread out to the left. Saliba. It's Fofana. Silvestre. And here's Cantona. Cleared away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Fofana receives it in a wide position. Tries a shot! Fofana! Sweden are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele, shot a goal! And a neat finish! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Just about up to the hour now. Mbappe, never out of the action for very long. Cantona, under intense pressure.
Well, learning...
And the shot! Well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the through ball, now it's Cantona. Can he finish? And that has faded wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Attention, changement.
Sweden choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Can he get on the end of this? Lindelof.
The bottom line is pressing so effective. That's why everybody's doing it now.
Sweden couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Dembele, Cantona.
Well, you don't get much time on the ball, even in these areas.
That's a good ball out wide. Looking for the run. Fofana looking understandably energised after his goal. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goodmanson. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Goodmanson.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Cantona. Great chance! Oh, terrific save.
Changement.
Sweden can make their change now with a break in play. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cantona. Oh, great leap! No, it's wide. He's having a hit! Oh, he really got hold of that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Dembele going forward. Lindelof. To Elanga. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Ribéry. Oh, he's taking on his man here. Now there's a fine ball. And here's Mbappe, delivered across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. France have done it, the perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
France really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Mesdames et messieurs, nous vous invitons à prendre connaissance des informations de trafic qui s'affichent sur le grand écran.